Hello, hope you all are doing well. In my today's session, I'll be discussing about decision making. I would really appreciate if you can like, subscribe, and comment on my already uploaded videos. In my today's session, I'll be discussing about what is decision making, why it is important, and what is the process of decision making. Basically, decision making process can be regarded as the check and the balance system that keeps the organization growing in both vertical and linear directions. Vertical means upward and linear means downwards and either upwards. Basically, decisions are very important. Decision making seeks a goal. The goals are preset business activities, company vision, mission. To achieve these goals, company may face certain obstacles that can be administrative, operational, marketing related, or any other business related domains. So decisions can be made in any of the above mentioned dimensions. If we are talking about the characteristics of operational decisions, the operational decisions can be accurate, they should be flexible, there should be consistency in our decisions, they should be time bound, and they should be realistic and within the cost. Let's have a discussion about how we are going to make decisions and what is the procedures for making decision. Decision making is the process of making choices by identifying a decision, gathering information, and assessing the alternative resolutions. We have to use a step-by-step decision making process that can facilitate us to make more deliberate, thoughtful decision by organizing relevant information and defining alternatives. What are the steps of decision making? Let's have a first step of decision making. We need to identify the decision. For that, you need to realize that you need to make a decision. Try to clearly define the nature of a decision you must make. This first step is really important. Then, secondly, you have to gather relevant information. Collect some pertaining information before you make your decision. What information is needed by you, the best sources of information, and how you are going to get that information. This step involves both internal and external work. Then, thirdly, we need to identify the alternatives. As you collect the information, you will probably identify several possible paths of actions or alternatives. As whenever we are having some choice, so there are always alternatives for that. You can also use your imagination and extra knowledge you have to construct new alternatives. In this step, you will be listing all the possible and desired alternatives. For example, I have to take a decision whether to buy a car or not. So, in addition to that, you will identify the decision that whether the car is very important to you, and if you are having this idea of identifying the decision that you have to buy the car, now you have to start gathering the relevant information that what are the competitors in the car, which sort of car is more feasible for me. And then in the third stage, as I have identified you, that you have to identify the alternatives, that whether I have to buy 800cc car, 1000cc car, or 1300cc car. Then, in the fourth step, you have to weigh the evidences, draw your information and emotions, what it could be like if you carried out each of the alternatives to the end. For that, try to evaluate whether the need identified in the step 1 would be met or resolved through the use of each alternative. For example, as you go through this difficult internal process, you will begin to favor certain alternatives. Those that seems to have a higher potential for reaching your goal. Finally, place the alternative in a priority order based upon your own value system. For example, you have decided that you can drive an automatic car that is 1000cc. So you have to start finding the alternative, that which sort of car you are going to buy, of which brand. Either you are going to buy a Japanese car, or you are going to opt for any other car. Then you have to choose among alternatives. Once you have weighed all the evidences, you are ready to select the alternative that seems to be best for you. You may even choose a combination of alternatives. Your choice in this step may be likely to same or similar to the alternative as you have discussed in the last stage. Now you have decided that you have to buy Toyota car 1000cc. Now you have to decide among alternatives that which car is going to give you the good mileage, good parts, and which have more convenient and comfortable all the features which you are looking for. In the next stage, you are going to take the final decision. Then when you are going to take some positive action by beginning to implement the alternatives you had already chose, and after that in the last stage you have to review your decision and its consequences, like finally from which showroom I'm going to buy the car and on which month and which date. If the decision has not met the identified need, you may want to repeat certain steps of the process to make a new decision. So that is all from my side. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye.